Hello everyone, it's me and I am back with another episode of Dead Cells. So let's start again and let's jump into this. Okay, so I'm just going to skip this, pick up my money from my last run, and let's get going. You know, with the changes made to the shield, I'm finding that I'm very much liking the shield, at least in the beginning. I noticed like later on in the game, I still favor my earlier strategy of just stacking up on, I guess, going more grenades. Like a hybrid between skill weapons and I guess the regular weapons. At least for the beginning though, where it's not too hectic, it's not bad. Oh, there it is, one of my favorite all-time weapons. The Frost Blast. So I'm definitely gonna take that over the shield, it's much better. I mean, honestly, being able to freeze your enemies is generally much more useful than, you know, trying to block and then failing maybe 1 or 2 times before successfully parrying. I mean, honestly, it's still, in my opinion, really not worth the risk using the shields. Although, with the brutality update, the use of the shields really has been improved. I mean, I do really like the direction that it's taking. You know, that the dev is taking the game in recently. And on the other hand, I really have only been using the standard beginner shield. That shield that I just sold, that causes stun on successful blocks, so honestly, you know, that might not have been so bad to take. So I don't know, maybe once I unlock more shields, maybe I'll give shields another go and see how it stacks up with this recent update. You know, the brutality update. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, firebrands. You know, honestly, I generally... Oh, and what do you know? It does more damage on frozen targets. Huh. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this because I generally favor damage over time. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, the freeze blast is actually doing a lot of damage now. Oh man, I thought I wouldn't be able to break that open. I was thinking, oh man, with the stuff that causes status effects, maybe I can't break it open. Oh jeez. Oh wow, yeah, the freeze blast, it does kind of a lot of damage now. What's going on? Just before this current update, it wasn't causing any damage at all. Or, I mean, you know, next to no damage, that is. So, I'm kind of surprised at this recent change, and I'm really liking it. Because, firebrands... Oh, that's a grenade. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. The reason being is firebrands plus Frost Blast is Arguably one of my favorite combos of all time. Nope. Electric. In my opinion, whips still suck. I mean, I think I kind of understand what the dev was trying to do with it. You know, that is to say, I guess it's sort of like auto targets your enemies, and the trade-off is it does less damage. But I mean, like, DPS is everything in a game like this. So I mean, you know, just for that reason alone, I ended up, you know, not really liking the whip. I mean, it just kind of sucks, in my opinion. I'm sure other players have different opinions on this, but in my opinion, the whip kind of just stinks. And so, because I only just recently started over again, I'm just gonna go to the promenade and take it easy. You know, I find the sewers to be somewhat harder than the promenade. Now, what should I get here? I really want to unlock these two so I can get better starting weapons. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll go with the bow, because I think firebrands counts as a projectile. Gee, I'm not really sure. You know, I'll just take a guess and hopefully it'll work out for me. I have no idea. I'm just playing the game. So yeah, on to the promenade. Yeah, because in my last game, I tried out the shield. Unfortunately, I did only have the starter shield, so that probably made a difference, but oh no, it wasn't in the promenade. It must have been in the... Gee, I forget where it was. It wasn't in the ramparts either. It's those cannon guys. Oh wow, the Frost Blast works super well on these bird guys now. Just one hits these birds, or whatever the heck they are. And I really don't know what they are, honestly. Because before it would only freeze them and, you know, not really do much damage at all. What do we have here? Oh, fantastic. Ice grenade. Huh. It reduces damage, tactics +1, and it causes bleed when your enemies thaw. I mean, what's not to like? That's fantastic. More damage. Maybe I'll go through the bottom route here. So brutality and health. Since I'm not using a shield, honestly, I think I should just go either full brutality or maybe... I don't see that guy. Yeah, so I think I should either go for full brutality or like a brutality tactics hybrid here. Jeez, I hate these guys. They can attack you even when you're on a different level. So let's see here. Oh yeah, you really want to be careful with that. You know, the platform as it's coming down on you can damage you. I did not notice beforehand. Let's see. Plus damage on a burning target. Well, I'm not using arrows, so I don't know how good this would be. Yeah, honestly, with the way Frost Blast works now, I don't think I really need the infantry grenade. You know, because what I've been using the... Oh, I don't have any gold. Damn, I think I gotta come back. Yeah, so the... Actually, what about the Knife Storm? Yeah, so the reason I had been using the infantry grenade before the brutality update was to clear packs of those pesky birds, but now that the Frostbolt, the Frost Blast can, you know, it can one-hit those birds and it hits in a blast radius. You can hit multiple birds at once. You know, I really don't need the infantry grenade anymore. So I can switch it out for either the fire grenade or perhaps the Knife Storm. So that I can get damage over time. I think... I don't know whether to go for the Knife Storm. I think I'll probably go for the Knife Storm. Let's go for the Knife Storm. And let's switch it here. Because I think the Knife Storm will... I mean, if I'm understanding the mechanics right, I think it'll do more single target DPS. You know, so... Because I'm really concerned about the tougher enemies, you know, the bosses, the elites, and just the tougher enemies in general. Oh wow, yeah, that works really well. Oh, yay, another blueprint. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, where am I going? Oh jeez, what the heck's going on here? Can't control him properly. Yeah, I really ought to get a better controller. I'm finding that I'm not liking the... Yeah, see, just like that. Usually the elites are tough, but when you use DOT items with freeze, I mean, it just makes it so much easier. That's fantastic. Less damage taken. And a bunch of other good stuff. Get to... Oh, wow. Didn't know I hadn't collected that gold in that dead cell. That's weird. That's really strange. See, one of the nice things about Freeze 2 is that even when they thaw out, the enemies are much slower, making them much more manageable, much easier to dodge. Some of the enemies, like the elites in particular, they're once you take them down to half their health, they're incredibly difficult to dodge. Some of them, like the faster ones, like I say, an elite phaser, that guy that teleports. You know, goodness, that guy is so incredibly difficult to deal with. Oh yes, that's the bad thing. The bad thing about burn, at least, is that it doesn't work well in water. So yeah, I mean, I do like damage over time, but it's just typically in the earliest part of, or at least in my playthroughs, maybe because I haven't unlocked too much yet, I don't know. Most of my damage over time usually comes from burn effects, like the firebrands. And yeah, again, the disadvantage there is that, again, it just really doesn't work if your enemy is standing in water. Should I go here? I forget what this area was already. What was it called? And oh, I don't even have the rune yet. Oh yeah, I gotta, for that rune, I think I gotta go through the sewers. Jeez, I really ought to learn how to play this game better. Anyhow, moving on to the ramparts, or, well, visiting the collector first. Let's see here. I don't really care for the meat grinder. I don't find it. Cannot be used to parry. Oh, how unusual. You know, given the changes that were made in this new update, I think I really ought to try give the shields a fair shake. Yeah. You know, just to see just to what extent the shields have really improved, or, you know, maybe not improved. So yeah. But you know, I think I'll do that in, I don't know, maybe tomorrow's run. I don't know. Not this run. I don't feel like trying it this run. But yes, so far I have to say I am, oh man, that wasn't too good. I am quite pleased with the changes that have been made so far. I mean, it feels like the game has gotten better. You know, like it's just generally improved from before. You know, and I just realized something, that affix where it lets you pick up gold without being right next to it, it's really handy to have on a DOT weapon. Oh boy. See, just like that. Okay. I want to take this, but I don't have that grenade affix where it causes arrows to drop from enemies. So I think I'll just sell this for now. Because the advantage of bleed is that, you know, unlike the fire, you're not really limited when it comes to water. Oh, jeez. I'll take care of this guy already. These guys are the bane of my existence. Oh, yeah, let's heal a bit. Oh wow, he's not doing too much damage to these guys. Maybe I should have kept the grenade. Let me go back up. Because I think there was a... Oh yeah, there it is. I'm pretty sure I was hitting a secret place, whatever they call it there. And so I'm clearly feeling the crunch. I feel like I need more damage. I don't like bear traps. Never did. I don't know if they have improved since the update. Maybe I'm just not playing them properly. So yeah, I'm just gonna take brutality again. How do I get down there? You know what would actually be better is the frost blast with where it causes bleeding on falling out. I noticed that is a really good item. It just ends up being able to cause so much damage. You know, the way it's working now, is it only causing damage on thaw? No, it seems to be causing damage on the trees. Yeah, I don't know. So again, just go tactics. Even if it doesn't improve my damage, it should improve the timer. Oh jeez. Did I take damage from that? Man, that wasn't good. So anyway, I'm just gonna go and keep exploring. Because I'm certain there must be at least one extra scroll. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Okay, so yeah, let's just go brutality. Oh yeah, that's much better. So yeah, one of the nice things I'm noticing is, one of the nice things I like about the freeze is that, you know, you can freeze the shield guys from the front. I think most weapons can't affect those shield guys from the front, and that kind of sucks. Twin daggers. You know, I think I'll just stick with what I got. I really need some kind of upgrade soon though. But I will just stick with this stuff for now. Well, that looks like it. I need to go back. So yeah, let's just head to the back bridge already. Da, 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 da. 30 dead cells. Oh yeah, can unlock the starter bow. And what should I work on next? Yeah, probably this. And then after that, maybe the recycling too. I'm gonna recharge here. Okay, so let's fight the big guy. The incomplete one. I wonder why he's, you know, for the longest time now, I've been wondering why this guy is called the incomplete one. I mean, what's so incomplete about him? You know, he looks plenty complete to me. Oh, damn. Should have seen that one coming. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh dang. The knife storm does not. Oh. Oh boy. Well, that made me nervous. Oh, Jesus. I'm definitely getting hit far too much here. Oh boy. That made me nervous. So maybe... Actually... Maybe the shield is better for the incomplete one. Shield and a melee weapon. I noticed that last run I had a much easier time with the incomplete one. What's up here? That last time I went with the shield and a melee. Had a much easier time with the incomplete one as opposed to this run. On the other hand, I noticed that the enemies in the later areas I had a much harder time with. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on. Oh, these guys. just a timed area. I'm pretty sure they're all closed. I've been taking my time this run. Oh man, that was terrible. Oh man, maybe this area is just harder in general. Maybe I just have less stuff unlocked? I don't remember. Oh, maybe I'm just due for an upgrade. Well, it's an improvement. I don't have any way to... I unfortunately do not have any way to poison enemies to take advantage of that half phase. I don't know about the gold shield. I'll have to experiment with the shields more from now on. What's this? Frantic sword? Is this a new icon? That Ken guy already died? Huh, weird. Sometimes I don't know what's going on. Let's go in here. Jeez. What the heck is this? Village key. Is that new, or am I just having memory problems? Or maybe I've just been away from the game for too long. Another item. The wrenching whip. Oh, that's not so great. fantastic. I get a little heal. An upgrade. You know what I'm gonna choose? Just straight up brutality. Oh damn. Ah, those eggs. You know, I'm probably gonna die already. Next. Oh, I was wondering. Well, yeah, so there's some of these. There must be some changes in this level that's made it harder, like those worms or whatever they are that just drop from the ceiling. Wait, what? What did I get hit with there? Well, anyway, it looks like it's game over this time. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.